For the Hanover Wildcats, one team is through. The boys winning yesterday now meet up with Centralia at 4:45 tomorrow. The Hanover Lady Wildcats would love to be the first game of the day tomorrow at 3 p.m. To do that, though, they've got to get through four-time defending state champion Hoxie. Hanover Lady Wildcat basketball is on the way from Dodge City in the 1A Division I state championships. Stay with us. Starting lineups and tip-off just around the corner.
B&W Electric in Hanover is your local electrical specialist, and they're ready to meet your residential or commercial needs. They can handle rewiring jobs, installations, new construction, and more. Rest assured, the work will get done right the first time by professionals who know the job. B&W Electric is ready to handle any project that requires a backhoe. Keep them in mind for all your electrical needs and backhoe service. B&W Electric, proud fans and huge supporters of the Hanover Wildcats.
From birth and routine checkups to emergency care and rehab services, the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic is a place where residents experience a lifetime of health care. It's a small community hospital that takes pride in who they are and those they serve. The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic also supports the Hanover Wildcats in all their academic and athletic endeavors. They encourage everyone to cheer on the student athletes in the classroom, on the court, on the field, and in the community. The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic are proud fans of the Hanover Wildcats.
When you need maintenance service or repair for your vehicle, how can you be sure you're choosing a professional repair facility? One you can count on for excellent service, integrity, and dependability. One way is to visit Floyd's Auto Repair, an auto valued service center. They offer complete general automotive repairs and represent the best of the best with top quality parts and reliable certified techs. From a simple oil change to engine overhauls, rely on Floyd's Auto Repair, your auto value service center in Hanover.
If you're in the ag business, you need a financial partner that understands it. We have years of ag business experience, but we make an extra effort to get to know your operation. We make all our loan decisions locally and even offer on-farm visits to learn your business firsthand. We know ag business, your business. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
KCLY's coverage of the Hanover girls at state basketball is brought to you in part by Oldie Seed Farms, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Ray's Apple Market, Kramer Oil, Waltz to Value Lumber and Appliance, B&W Electric of Hanover, and R.L. Ginneman Construction.
And good afternoon, along with our studio engineer, with Casper. We have Walt Wallace alongside again. Rocky Downing with you from the Dodge City Civic Center. It's 1A Division I girls basketball taking the floor today, and that means the Hanover Lady Wildcats about to take on the four-time defending state champion, Hoxie Indians. A tall order, to say the least, for Hanover, but we know the battle they've been through, the test they've been through in the TVL.
Yeah, they've had a lot of rough competition that they've had to go through this year, and Hoxie, like you said, is a tall task. They are four-time defending state champion, and here they are back again at 21-1.
21-1. They survived a nail biter in the semifinals and the finals of their sub-state, so they've had competitive games this year. Of course, they set the Kansas record for consecutive winning streaks, going over triple digits last year. The starting lineup for that Hoxie team is Lily Schamberger, a 5'9" sophomore, Taryn Hoyt, 5'7" and a senior. Bryn Niblock, really the leading scorer on this team, and a presence down inside at 5'10". She's a junior. Serena McCown is a 5'6" senior, and Laura Stephens a 5'9" senior. The Hanover Lady Wildcats, who come into this ball game as the number 8 seed, but again, they have come through the TVL, and they have played some great basketball this year. We had a chance to follow them, of course, in the Twin Valley League tournament as well. They will try to join their counterparts, the boys who advanced yesterday, with a chance to move on and play on Friday against Centralia at 4:45. Ashton Judeman, 13.6 a game. She is a 5'10" junior. Paige Debley, 5'8" and a junior, 5 points a game. Over 8 a game for Morgan Zabatrisky, a 5'7" senior. Shelby Bruna, 5.5 a game, a 5'7" senior. And Riley Debley, almost 6 a game and a 5'7" junior. And Hanover does open up with the basketball here against Hoxie, who is in a man-to-man. Left on the wing, it goes deep to Bruna. Shelby Bruna, long 3 ball to start things off, is short. Rebound run down in the corner, though, by Ashton Juneman. Now taken away by Hoxie. Indians on the run the other way. Hesitation move and a drive by Schamberger. Back out top, three-point attempt. Hoyt's shot is up and no good off the back iron. Rebound comes away to Hanover's Riley Debley. Debley brings it up herself. Now kicks it to the top of the key. This is Paige Debley with it. Right side wing, Zabitrisky for three. That thing looked like it was down right in front of us here at the Civic Center, and it just came off the front iron. Hoxie back the other direction. Taryn Hoyt with the dribble out top. She'll set the stage for Hoxie throughout the ball game, and then they try to set up Brent Diplock down inside in particular, and you'll see Rebecca Castle off the sideline as well for Hoxie. Big part of their scoring threat. Now with the dribble out deep is Serena McCown. McCown hands it off to Hoyt and looks to the sideline with a little help for Coach Hoyt on the sideline, and she directs some traffic. They lob it down in low, kick out in the corner, back to Hoyt out top. Dribble drive, cut off, floater on the way off glass. A wild shot in the lane by Hoyt, the senior, and Hanover clears the board. Scoreless with 6:40 now remaining here in this opening period. Three-ball try left corner on its way by Bruna. No. Rebound comes off inside to Hoxie and cleared away by Laura Steffen. Hoyt will again bring it across the midcourt stripe. Works it right on the wing. Hanover in a man-to-man, but really collapsing once the dribble drive takes place. Here's a kick out from McCown off to Hoyt. 6:15 to work. No score yet. Hanover on defense. There's a drive by Hoyt. Kick to the left baseline. Pull-up jumper on its way and down by Laura Steffens. And the first point of the game is in the bucket for Hoxie. They lead it 2-0. Down court with it is Paige Debley. Works off of a screen. Now toward the lane, and they call it a legal screen against Ashton Juneman. Just kind of getting in the way near the top of the key, and they get Juneman for an offensive foul, and so the basketball goes back to Hoxie, who leads it 2-0. Basketball out of bounds to the Indians. Full court pressure now by the Wildcats, man-to-man, and they go all the way down the floor, and it's given in to Hoyt. Now they'll drop back in the half-court man-to-man. Under 6 to work, first quarter of play. Hoxie with a 2-0 lead in the basketball. Out deep it comes to McCown. She'll work right toward the top of the key. Now on the wing right, passes across to Schamberger. Schamberger holds off of a screen. Now lobs it down inside. Steffens pull-up jumper off glass. No, great clear out on the weak side for the rebound by Riley Debley, and she is fouled inside by Niblock. Now the one thing that we've noticed as their games through Sub-State in particular, when they had a buzzer beater to be tight to get to the championship game and then survive down the stretch, is when they get foul trouble against Niblock, it makes it really tough for them to score the basketball. So first foul there against Niblock here early in this ball game. Now Hanover has it tipped away, just thrown away. The basketball returns to the Lady Indians of Hoxie, who will have possession with a 2-0 lead. Hanover's got some looks, really. They've gotten 3 nice looks. They've all been three-point range, but none of them have dropped yet. But they've been good on the defensive boards. Hoxie with the possession, 2-0. They lead it, 5:15 to work. High poster, actually top of the key, shot on the way, and Steffens knocks down a second bucket. The 5'9" senior stepping up early for Hoxie. It's the 4-0 lead. 4-time defending state champions here in 1A basketball, Hoxie. Out top with the dribble is Debley. Page goes left. Now gives it back outside to Ashton Juneman. And off it goes right wing to Riley Debley. Little weave out top. Zabitrisky has it. Now the ball fake and dribble drive, and a reach-in foul called against Hoxie as the drive was going in low from Paige Debley that time. And it'll be taken out of bounds by Shelby Bruna, 5'7" senior, on the right side of the glass on the baseline, looking to inbound it. 4 around the lane for Hanover. Inbounds comes in the corner left to Riley Debley. She'll dribble penetrate. Bounce pass across paint for Juneman. Saves it inbounds in the corner, double teamed, and now it's nearly taken away off the hands of Hoxie. It'll be out of bounds off Serena McCown. Basketball back to Hanover, and a timeout taken here on the floor. 4:41 to work. We're in the opening quarter. Hanover Wildcat basketball continues after this.
At Sapp Brothers, they pride themselves on the high level of service they provide and their ability to meet their customers' special fueling needs. From bulk gasoline and diesel to propane and oil delivery, Sapp Brothers is a fuel source to residents and businesses alike in Marshall and Washington counties. They can deliver a variety of bulk fuels to where you need it, at your home or out in the field. Contact them for a competitive fuel quote. Call their Hanover office at 337-2446.
4-0, Hoxie with the early lead, and it's Hanover's basketball. They'll inbound from the sideline. into the game for the first time. Macy Debley, the 5'10 freshman. Out on the wing right is Zabatrisky with it. She'll ball fake off a screen from Debley, and now Zabatrisky, the floater in the paint, puts Hanover on the board. It's 4-2. Again, full court pressure by Hanover. They deny the inbound. Once it's in play, then they drop back in a half court, man-to-man. Here's a drive by Hoyt, and a rebound comes down to the freshman Debley. Macy Debley up the court, takes it all the way herself into the lane and draws the foul. The freshman goes coast to coast and finds herself at the free throw line. She averages 10 a game off the sideline, almost 6 boards, and impressive by the freshman walk. The rebound to begin with, but then the length of the floor, the dribble drive, and to draw the foul.
Yes, it was. Just super strong rebound and impressive drive all the way.
And the foul was called against Clara Steffen, who has the 4 points for Oxy. That's her second foul early. She comes to the sideline. Into the game for Oxy will be Brennan Niblock, who had come out with her first foul earlier. She's a 5'10 junior, their leading scorer. Macy Debley at the line missed the first free throw. Second one rattles off. The rebound away to Schamberger. And now Hoyt has it and brings it up the floor. Hoyt, the point guard, really everything runs through her. Guarding her now is Claire Zarbanicki, had just checked in a moment ago. Midway point, opening quarter, 4-2, Hanover down by a bucket. With it on the right wing deep, McCown. They go inside the paint, wrap around pass to the weak side, foul called against Zarbanicki, and it'll be at the free throw line for Hoxie, Rebecca Castle, we mentioned earlier. 5'9" and a sophomore, doesn't start much like Macy Debley, but one of their leading scorers. And she got it on the left block that time and drew the foul against Claire Zarbanicki, the 5'7" sophomore for Hanover, and now knocks down the free throw. 5-2, 3:54 to work first quarter. Lady Wildcats down by a triple now, and one more free throw coming for Castle. Charity up and Charity down. Rebecca Castle has her first points. Hanover trails again by 4, 6-2. Into the front court comes Riley Debley. Well, crossover move, gets to the top of the key, stops, lobs it down low, trying to hit Macy Debley. It's taken away, though, inside. Boyd has it for Hoxie. Brings it across the midcourt line, nearly taken back away, and it will be stolen by Paige Debley. Great pass across paint, and Zarbanicki scores it in transition. The feed coming from Paige Debley that time. Back to the way Hoxie was it again. Hanover pressuring down court right now. 3:21 to work. Wildcats down by a bucket, 6-4. Ashton Juneman set to check in at the next dead ball. Hoyt out top for 3. This is badly. Rebound comes off to Debley. She'll cross over through a double team. Now fires down court. Here's Macy Debley. Great pass across paint. Zabatrisky ties it, and we'll get to the stripe with a chance at a three-point play. For Dan Zabatrisky with the bucket and the bump, and now a chance at a three-point play here for the Hanover Wildcats, who've tied it up at 6 apiece. Zabatrisky will step to the line. Strong drive. What a feed from Macy Debley as the Wildcats got it down the court. All started when Riley Debley was able to weave her way through traffic and then get the pass down low. And then the foul was called on the shot. It'll be Zabatrisky at the line to try to convert a three-point play. Coach Hoyt of Hoxie trying to get the officials, did get them to meet and talk it over, but they stay with the same call. Hoxie thinking that was a offensive charge. It was not. And Zabatrisky converts the three-point play. The Wildcats have their first lead, 7-6. Rebecca Castle will inbound. Deep is Neblock with it. She'll give it back to Castle, who will bring it herself to 2 posts running the guard position. Now they get it to their point guard, and Taryn Hoyt. 2:50 to work, 7-6. Hanover lead by 1. High post it comes to Castle. Now kick out right wing. McCown with it. Little hesitation move toward the paint. Gets inside the lane. Trips to the ground. A foul called against Hanover. I believe this will go against Paige Debley. It'll be the 4th team foul now on both squads. And it is on Paige Debley. It's her first. Correction, 3rd team foul against Hanover. First against Debley as mentioned. There's a pass on the inbound. Block shot inside by Juneman. And now she's fouled as she gets the outlet pass away. 15 foul against Hoxie. And Ashton Juneman, the SWAT of Bryn Niblock that time. Big-time defensive play for the Wildcats.
Great defensive play, and her and Debley have 6 rebounds between them.
Now down court after Hoxie pressures. Hanover gets it down the floor. Then the ball lost Debley has it taken away by Hoyt, who hands it off to McCown. Hoxie back down court. Hanover leads by 1, and now they turn it back over. It'll be Hanover's basketball. The lob down toward the lane, but off the hands of Lily Schamberger. Aaron Carter in now for the Indians, as Hanover will take over, still with a 1-point lead. 2:23 left to work here in this opening period. Darvinitsky in the backcourt gives it off now to Bruna. Tip pass picked up by Darvinitsky. Now she'll give it away to Bruna and right back down to Claire. In the lane, it comes to Macy Debley, strong to the glass. Can't get it down. Tip rebound. Darvinitsky has it swatted inside, off balance. She got the rebound and really just had to try to throw it up there. And Hoxie able to get the defensive play. 2:01 to work, first quarter. Hanover leads it by 1, 7-6. Niblock with it out top. She's guarded by Macy Debley. Now to Hoyt. Weave at the top of the key. Here's McCown toward the lane. Fingertip roll, no. Kick out. Niblock for 3. Rattles off. The rebound to Shelby Bruna. And Hanover has it back. Darvinitsky in the front court. Stops. Gets it right wing. Debley, 3-ball. Page up and short. Rebound comes away to Hoyt of Hoxie. And now down court. Hoxie trying to push the floor. Minute 27 to work. McCown attacks the lane. Shot up and good. A chance at a 3-point play for McCown of Hoxie as they reclaim the lead by 1 here at 8-7. You can see Hoxie really wanting to push the issue with the basketball. Serena McCown with her first point. And now a chance at a 3-point play. The foul was called against Ashton Juneman. Unfortunate for Hanover here in the first quarter. That's her second foul. So McCown to the stripe. 5'6" senior. Cannot convert the 3-point play. The rebound comes off to Allie Sedlogic, who just checked in. Sedlogic, Macy Debley with it. Double team on the right sideline. Gets rid of it now to Riley Debley. Wing left, Shelby Bruna. Darvinitsky, great look inside. Shot up by Sedlogic. Ball tipped around. Debley keeps it alive. Now it goes to Riley Debley, and she's fouled on the floor. That's foul number 6 against Hoxie. 5'7" junior, able to pick it up and go strong. Give a lot of credit to the freshman Macy Debley, who just dove into the pack and got the ball loose and gave it off to her teammate. Now Debley wants a breather and comes out. Zapatrisky back in. It'll be Shelby Bruna to inbound. 8-7, Hanover down by 1 to the 4-time defending state champion Hoxie Indians. Out top, Debley thought about a 3. Bruna will in the corner right, just strong. Rebound comes away to Hoyt. Under a minute to work, first quarter. Down court quickly, McCown for Hoxie. Skip pass, left block. Schamberger shot up, no. Rebound. Darvinitsky really battling. They got the foul over the back. They didn't get it at first, but gives Darvinitsky credit for staying with it and battling, and eventually got the foul called. And that's number 7. That should be a 1-and-1 on the other end. And it will be for Claire Darvinitsky. She has 2 points in the ball game. Just at 5'7", Larry, but she really battled against 5'9" Aaron Carter that time.
Yeah, the hockey coaches liked it, but she just had a great position. She had her opponent blocked out perfectly and gets a chance to go to the free throw line. 1-and-1 chance. First free throw is on its way, and Strong rattled actually in. That hit the iron about 5 different times. It hit the back iron, bounced up, went from right to left, front lip, and fell home. We're tied at 8. That was up there so long, she actually shot the free throw, and she was standing underneath the basket to watch it go in.
You're right. Second free throw is going to be Strong, and they get cleared for going across the line after she took that shot. She makes 1 of 2 at the stripe, though, and has 3 points in the game. 50 seconds to go in this opening quarter. It's an 8-8 tie. Hanover in full court pressuring, man-to-man. Hoyt gets it in. They'll stay man a little deeper than they have the last couple of times. Now up the floor, Hoxie want the move. McCown against Bruna. Gets to the baseline. Off-balance shot, no. Rebound, Carter back up and in. Aaron Carter's first bucket for Hoxie. It's 10-8. Now Hanover pressured. Zapatrisky up the right sideline. Stops, double team. A lot of contact. She's able to get rid of it. Now they go down in low. Here's Sedlogic with a shot up. It won't go. Rebound comes off to Hoxie once again, who leads by 2. 21 to work first quarter. Lob down low. McCown. And a foul called against Shelby Bruna before McCown was able to go up with the shot. That'll be the 16th foul now against the Wildcats. 10-8. 18.7 to work here in the opening period. Basketball out of bounds to Hoxie on their own baseline. They'll put 4 across the baseline from sideline to sideline. Hoyt lobs it out to the wing, gets it back in the corner, and now kicks it out deep to McCown. There's a long 3 attempt, just rattles off. Rebound to Zabatrisky. 10 seconds left. Hanover down by 2. Zabatrisky to Zarbanitsky. Now left it comes to Debley. She'll attack the paint. Riley Debley fouled with 2.3 seconds left, and she'll get 2 free throws.
Great drive there, and chance to get to the free throw line and score, but also picking up a foul with under 3 seconds left to go here in the first quarter against Hawks. And it's on McCown, her first. Debley at the line now to shoot 2. First free throw up and splashes in. Riley Debley makes it a 1-point game. She's got a chance to tie it here. I'll tell you another reason that was, in my opinion, a really good drive. She had a chance to take the 3, but instead of settling, she just attacked the paint and then drew that foul you talked about. Here she is at the stripe. Made the first, makes the second. First points for Debley, ties the ball game at 10 apiece. Hoxie in the backcourt. Hoyt from 3-quarter court, heaves it up, and it will come up shy. 10-10. Hoxie, Hanover, tied up after 1 quarter. You're listening to Wildcat Basketball on 100.9.
Anybody can sell you tires. Earning your trust takes more. With so many brands of tires that are specific to different needs, OK Service can help you select the best tires for your vehicle. They have tires for whatever you drive, from cars and light trucks to tires for your semi. OK Service carries all the brands that perform the way you need them to. And if it's time for an oil change or you need new brakes, OK Service is glad to help you out there too. OK Service in Hanover, earning your trust by providing quality products and exceptional customer service.
Wherever you live in the area, you're never too far from Kramer Oil. With locations in Barnes, Beatty, Clifton, Greene, Greenleaf, Herkimer, Lynn, Marysville, and Washington, you'll find self-serve pay at the pumps for a convenient and quick fill-up when you need it. Kramer Oil also provides bulk fuel delivery and works closely with their customers to meet their supply needs. They continue to cover Clay, Washington, Riley, and Marshall counties with bulk fuel delivery and exceptional customer service.
Hanover Lady Wildcats put up a pretty good fight here early against Hoxie. The Indians 4-time defending state champions, and we knew Hanover wouldn't blink an eye, and they have not backed down at all. Been impressive, tied 10. Good first quarter for Hanover. It'll be Hoxie with the basketball to begin this second period. Indians with it out top, again working a little weave action. Now it's Diblock to the paint, and she's able to finish inside. Their leading scorers, first bucket of the contest, and she knocks it down on the dribble drive. Here's Arbanitsky back the other way. Stops, kick out, Zabatrisky. Crossover move. Ball gets taken away. Now loose near the half-court stripe. To the backcourt, it goes to McCown. Taken away by Riley Debley in transition. Great defensive stop by Hanover. They have it back down 2. Players Arbanitsky with it off to the top of the key. Said Logic holds outside the arc. Now looks left on the wing to Riley Debley. And McCown just reaches up and smacks it out of her hand, and it's out of bounds to Hanover. Inbounding will be Morgan Zabatrisky from the sideline. Hanover down by 2. Ball tipped out of bounds. That'll be off, or they say Hanover. Shelby Brutus says, I didn't touch it. Right in front of the Hoxie bench, and they lobbied for the tip, and the official called it right away. So the basketball back to Hoxie. And for the Wildcats, Ashton Ginnerman back on the floor. Also Macy Debley back in. Staying on is Riley Debley, Paige Debley, and Morgan Zabatrisky. Just underway in the second quarter, 12-10 ball game. Lady Wildcats down by that 2-point bucket. Hoyt's picked up her dribble. Nittel gets it off to Diblock. Diblock against Zabatrisky. Dribble drives, lobs it down low. Shot up and good by Schamberger, her first points. And as it was early, a 4-point lead. That's been the biggest advantage for either team. Right it goes from Paige Debley to Zabatrisky. Looking in low, ball fake and drive. Zabatrisky pull up mid lane. Strong rebound, tipped by Riley Debley. Now inside to Macy Debley, who gets the crawl. Tough shot inside by the freshman. Strong enough to get it up through contact and get it down. It's 14-12. Here's Diblock out top. Ball fake, dribble drives all the way to the lane, and he gets it to roll around and fall home. 2 buckets early in the second quarter now for Diblock, who had been held scoreless for that first 8 minutes. It's 16-12. Hanover back with the basketball. Juneman outside left wing. Ball fake, kicks it off to Macy Debley. Dribble drive, now bounce pass in low. Zabatrisky got bumped out of the passing lane, and she's asking for a breather now. as they run down the court. Still, though, she comes up with a steal. And now gets rid of it to Riley Debley. Riley toward the paint, free throw line, stripped away from behind. Late whistle. It'll be Hanover at the stripe for a 1-and-1 chance. Hanover to the line. Coach Shelley Hoyt showing her displeasure quite animatedly, I would say. Walk, and so gave her a little look when she walked away that time. At the free throw line will be Riley Debley to shoot the 1-and-1. She's 2 of 2 at the line today. 16-12, Hanover down by 4. Get a 1-and-1 chance here. This is the final 1-and-1. It'll be the double bonus from here on out for the Wildcats. It's the 9th Hoxie team foul. And Debley drills the first one. The 3-point ball game. 5'7" junior is 3 for 3 now at the line. Steps back up to the stripe, set to work. Second free throw on its way is good. Debley knocks it in. She has 4 points, and it's back to a 2-point ball game. Karen Hoyt down the court with it. She's guarded out top by Riley Debley. Just made the 2 free throws. Now off it comes to Niblock. Tried to dribble drive, cut off that trip by Macy Debley. Boyd with it around top, hands it off outside. Now to Nicole Hyman, just checked in. McCown will drive all the way to the glass and good. Tough shot by Fiorina McCown, who now has 4 points. 18-14. Shelby Bruna with the dribble outside, works it left. Now gets it off to Juneman. To Macy Debley, top of the key. Ball taken, steps in, floater off glass. She was hammered, and she'll step to the line to shoot 2. I tell you what, if Macy Debley doesn't somehow get that toward the rim, I don't think they call the foul, but she was strong enough for that contact to still get the shot up, and now she finds herself at the free throw line.
She's pretty impressive freshman.
She's committed been a difference maker early in this game. Can't get the first free throw to crawl in. It rattled around and popped back out. So Macy Debley will get another chance here at the stripe. Lady Wildcats trail by 4. 18-14. Second free throw up. This one's down. Debley now with 3 points. Midlock brings it back the other direction. Across the timeline. Now gives it off outside to Heim. Heim to Hoyt. 5:03 to work. It's 18-15. Hoyt, 3-ball left wing, strong. Rebound inside, pulled away by Riley Debley. Battled 2 defenders and brought it down. Up the left sideline, Debley now double-teamed, and she's bumped. Foul against Carter. Back to the free throw stripe. Will go Hanover. And they've got an opportunity in this game, Larry, especially in this first half, to really make hay at the stripe. If they can start knocking these down consistently, to be a big difference in the ball game.
Well, Debley's already made 4 out of 4 free throws, and she's got 4 rebounds. She's having a pretty good first half here, and now she's back up the free throw line.
Foxy trying to double team on the ball handler, and
5 out of 5 for her.
Bumped Debley, who steps to the stripe. As Larry said, hits her 5th straight free throw. It's a 2-point game again. 18-16. Second free throw for Riley Debley. On its way, this one rims off. The rebound to Niblock. 18-16, Hanover down by 2. Hoyt the other direction, lobs it down low. Here's Stevens, across paint, nearly taken away. Juneman ties it up, almost stole it, was able to tie it up off the tip, and now it's Hanover's basketball again. Claire Zarbanicki back in for the Wildcats, and now a timeout is going to be taken on the floor. 4:43 to work. It's 18-16, Hanover down 2 when we come back.
Blue Valley Telecommunications knows how important schools are to the local communities we serve. That's why we're proud to offer high-quality, robust internet speeds to allow students to succeed. That's also why we strive to stay active in each of our local schools through scholarship programs, school media grants, and so much more. We aren't just supporting students right now, we're helping build a better community for the future. For more information, visit us at bluevalley.net.
Along with Flip Casper back at the studio. He'll be here at Dodge City tomorrow and Saturday, following hopefully both of these Hanover teams. I know the boys are matched up with Centralia tomorrow at 4:45. Walt Wallace with us. The Lady Wildcats of Hanover down 2 to Hoxie, but they have the basketball back. 4:43 to work second quarter. Zarbanitsky into Shelby Bruna. Full court pressure, zone press now by Hanover. Down court, ball is tipped loose. Bruna, though, runs it down for Hanover in the corner. Back outside, Zarbanitsky out to the top. Here's Paige Debley with it. She'll hold. Backdoor look to Judeman near the baseline left, near the three-point line. Kicks it back outside now to Paige Debley to set the offense. She'll dribble up to the three-point stripe, goes to the corner left for Judeman. Couple of ball fakes with it. Now dribble penetrates, hands it off to Riley Debley, who rips it away, or Macy Debley, I should say, rips it away from two defenders, but a tie-up was called before she got possession, and the basketball belongs again to Hoxie. 4:10 to work. We're in the second quarter. Hanover down 18-16. Hoxie with the possession. Zarbanitsky out battling against Hoyt with the basketball. Now it's handed off to Niblock. They switch up. Niblock takes it in against Zarbanitsky, able to get it home. Niblock with 6 all in the second quarter, and Hanover is down by 4, 20-16. Paige Debley out top, left wing deep. Judeman, ball fake, drive, kick out, top of the key. Macy Debley fakes the three, steps in the lane, a lot of contact, no foul. Then Debley's called for the foul and a poke out, and she got it to Paige Debley, and a foul called against the Hanover Wildcats. It'll be against Macy Debley, as mentioned. 16 foul, and so the next one puts Hoxie in the bonus. 3:37 to work. Hanover trailing by 4, 20-16. Niblock down the floor, inside to Steffen. Kick out to Castle, and she's going to be bumped by Shelby Bruna, and this will put Hoxie at the line for a chance at a 1-and-1. Hoxie's only shot 2 free throws in the game. Correction, 3. They're 2 of 3 from the stripe. They'll get a 1-and-1 chance here with Rebecca Castle, who hit her first 2 free throws. 3:29 left, second quarter. Castle, first free throw is rattling off. Niblock, no offensive board. Can't get it back up in the air, back outside to Hoyt. Now down low it comes to Castle. Swatted inside by Judeman. Her second swat down low against Hoxie. Here's Shelby Bruna. Lobbed in low. Macy Debley spins. Kicks it across paint, trying to go to Judeman. It gets away, but it's run down by Zarbanitsky. Here's a drive by Paige Debley all the way in the lane. Great body control. Judeman offensive board. A lot of contact. They say a clean block, and it's going back to Hoxie again with the Wildcats still down 20-16. Wing left, Niblock. Out on her, Paige Debley in low. Castle, and a foul called inside. This will be 2 free throws coming to Hoxie at the stripe, and Rebecca Castle will be back at the line. This is a 2-shot foul on the shot being taken, and they call this on Judeman. It's her third. So Ashton Judeman, Wildcats' leading scorer, 13.6 a game, yet to score in this contest. But now has to come out with her third foul. In will come Allie Sudlogic. 20-16, 2:54 to work here in the second quarter. Castle missed the first, misses 3 straight free throws, and Hanover still down by just 4. Paige Debley brings it up the court. Left wing deep is Zarbanitsky. She'll take it toward the elbow. Right wing it goes to Sudlogic. Dribble down and back outside to Claire Zarbanitsky. Now to Paige Debley. 2:37 to work. Macy Debley makes the 3 again. Steps to the paint. Baseline left. Shot blocked by Niblock, and a shot taken by Zarbanitsky about 15 feet from the bucket. Hoyt, the deflection, with it for Hoxie. Down court to Carter on the wing right beyond arc. 2:21 left. They go down inside. Castle back to Carter. Left-handed 3-ball is airballed short. Rebound to Steffens on the weak side. She'll give it outside to Niblock. 2:10 to work, second quarter. Hoyt back to Niblock at the point. Crosses over against Macy Debley. Drives, and a foul called before the shot. This will be on Macy Debley. Just kind of put her hand on Niblock. Really didn't affect the play, but the official was there to see that open hand kind of go on the back, and the foul was called on the floor. It'll be a 1-and-1. It's a second foul on Macy Debley, the freshman. It'll be at the line Bryn Niblock, who has 6 points, all in this second period right now. 20-16. Free throw up, free throw good. The 1-and-1 front end is good. It gives Niblock another chance. She has 7 points now. That leads all scorers in the game. 21-16. That's the biggest advantage Hoxie has had today. Make it a 6-point lead now with a second charity going home. Riley Devley, 2:03 to work. Second quarter brings it across. 22-16. Now Hanover down by 6. Right wing deep. Shelby Bruna fakes the three, steps to the paint, pulls the trigger from 10. Strong, weak side forward. Battling down there is Zabitrisky and comes out of it with it, out of the pack with it. Now pulls the jump from left baseline. Morgan Zabitrisky now with 7 points. 1:43 left. And a travel against Hoxie in transition, unforced against Niblock. And that gives Hanover the possession back, trailing by 4, 22-18. From the sideline will come Nicole Heim. Out comes Carter. Hanover down by 4. Minute 43 to work. Shelby Bruna from the baseline. Right side it goes to Zarbanicki. Out top, Riley Debley free ball. Off the mark, the long rebound away to Schamberger. Hoxie in transition. Kicks to the corner. Almost lost out of bounds. Now in trouble in the corner. They lob it outside to Niblock. 1:25 to work. Niblock dribble drives, pulls up a shot. Good defense. Riley Debley cut her off. Niblock had to stop and pop, and it rimmed out. Debley back the other direction. Drives the paint. Kick out left wing. Zarbanicki for 3. Short. Rebound away inside to Hoxie, and it goes to Nicole Heim. 1:08 to work. 4-point ball game. Hoyt, long three-pointer, airballed out of bounds. That was from beyond the NBA three-point line, I think.
And missed it. She missed it.
And it,
left and short.
Very quick three-pointer. It was odd to see her pull up. That's not something that we've seen her do in the ball game yet. 1 minute left. Hanover gets it back on the play, trailing by just 4. Here's Riley Debley into the front court. Hands it outside to Zarbanicki. Around left, Shelby Bruna's got to look for 3. Bingo! Shelby Bruna knocks it down from the left wing. It's a 1-point ball game, 22-21. 40 seconds left. Niblock in the front court. Wants help. Hands it off to Hoyt. Hoyt works it left. Toward the baseline. Stops. And out deep it comes down to Niblock again. 28 seconds first half of play. Niblock the drive. She's fouled and will head to the free throw stripe. Hanover, how many threes has they had that looked like they were going in to rim out? They've had a bunch of opportunities. Finally drill one.
Well, they missed their first 7 threes.
Wow.
And that was a big one for Shelby to finally knock down.
And came at a great time.
Yes.
With under a minute to go and cutting the lead from 4 down to 1. Now Niblock makes it a 2-point lead as she knocks down the first of 2 free throws. She now has 8 points in the game. Correction, 9 in the game for the junior. For Hoxie, second free throw rims off. Rebound tipped around, picked up by Sedlogic, and she's fouled. That'll put Hanover at the line, a chance to tie it at the other end. Allie Sedlogic, a lot of minutes in this first half, and she has played well on the boards and inside. Now a chance to get to the stripe, potentially tie this basketball game with 24 seconds left in the first half of play. 23-21. First free throw is strong. And Sedlogic will have another chance. Cut it to 1. 23-21 with 24 seconds remaining. We're in the first half. Next free throw on its way. This one just strong. Rebound to Hoyt. So Hoxie has it, leading by 2. Schamberger pressured by Zabitrisky. Now takes it out near the timeline. Back outside deep, Hoyt. Corner right, it goes to Niblock. Now to Schamberger with 10. Corner right, Hoyt beyond the arc, 7, 6. Dribble penetrates in the lane. Over Zabitrisky, gets a tough one to fall in. That's the first bucket for Taryn Hoyt. Hanover will not get a shot before we head to halftime. It's a good one here in the Civic Center in Dodge City in 1A Division I. Hanover battling the 4-time defending state champion Hoxie Indians, trailing 25-21. Halftime is here. We're back after this.
For over 65 years, Hanover Electric has served the area with all their electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. They appreciate the support they've received from the local area year after year and the friends they've made along the way. Hanover Electric is proud to welcome new clientele and look forward to many years of working together. They will continue to provide excellent service to the community. Hanover Electric keeps everything running efficiently.
When it comes to moving dirt, count on the expertise of Ron Juneman, owner and operator of R.L. Juneman Construction of Hanover. His experience comes from many years of working with heavy equipment, getting your waterways, terraces, and ponds built, along with clearing trees. He also has excavators and a dump truck to haul lime and rock. His work is amazingly accurate, wasting no time in getting the job done right. He has done work throughout the entire KCLY listening area, and his rates are reasonable. Call 747-6623.
Have you visited Central Valley Ag's website, cvacoop.com? If not, you should. Check grain bids at your local CVA. Check the weather. Watch a how-to video. Keep up with co-op news and upcoming events. Or visit the blog page for weekly updates from CVA grain and agronomy professionals. cvacoop.com. Central Valley Ag. Growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
B&W Electric in Hanover is your local electrical specialist, and they're ready to meet your residential or commercial needs. They can handle rewiring jobs, installations, new construction, and more. Rest assured, the work will get done right the first time by professionals who know the job. B&W Electric is ready to handle any project that requires a backhoe. Keep them in mind for all your electrical needs and backhoe service. B&W Electric, proud fans and huge supporters of the Hanover Wildcats.
25-21 halftime score, and the Hanover Lady Wildcats, Larry, really hanging strong with the four-time defending state champion Hoxie Indians. They trail by 4, but this game could go any way throughout the second half of this game.
Anybody's ball game, and one thing that has hurt Hanover a little bit, well, Shelby Bruna finally knocked down a 3 there toward the end, but they're only 1 for 8 from beyond the arc in the first half.
And that's tough because they had good looks. Yeah, they just could not
take
down
a few of those down second half. That would help them from it.
You get the feeling Hoxie wants to intimidate, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but they've come out and really tried to press the ball at the court. They really got out, defended hard, and I think maybe as we get to halftime, we saw a little less of the overplay on defense because Hanover was strong enough to handle it first and strong enough to get the fouls called because they were handling it. And they got Hoxie in some trouble to the first half.
Exactly. If they continue to play that aggressive, they're going to get themselves in foul trouble probably in the third quarter and have to back off a little bit. But that's one thing that Hanover did do well in the first half. They went to the line 14 times and knocked down 8 of those, and they out-rebounded Hoxie 18-14.
Wow, impressive stuff. It is a 25-21 ball game, and the Hanover Wildcats trail by that 4-point margin, but really hanging strong. We'll look at your scoring leaders, give you some of the numbers for the first half. Scoring leaders we'll look at next on halftime.
Whether you're going to spend your time on the golf course, jetting off to some popular vacation spot, or simply spending time with your family, it's time to start saving for that nest egg. And United Bank and Trust can help you do that with an IRA. Offering a full line of IRAs, United Bank and Trust has trained professionals to help you begin planning for your future. On the course, on the road, or at home. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC.
From birth and routine checkups to emergency care and rehab services, the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic is a place where residents experience a lifetime of health care. It's a small community hospital that takes pride in who they are and those they serve. The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic also supports the Hanover Wildcats in all their academic and athletic endeavors. They encourage everyone to cheer on the student athletes in the classroom, on the court, on the field, and in the community. The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic are proud fans of the Hanover Wildcats.
Whether you drive every day or just every so often, your car needs attention just the same. Hanson Ford offers the works for just $39.95. This fuel saver package includes Motorcraft Premium Synthetic Blend Oil and filter change with up to 5 quarts of Motorcraft oil. They'll also rotate and inspect the tires, check air and cabin air filters, inspect the brake system, test the battery, check the belts and hoses, and top off the fluids. Order the works at Hanson Ford and Clay Center, now with a $10 mail-in rebate.
When you need maintenance service or repair for your vehicle, how can you be sure you're choosing a professional repair facility? One you can count on for excellent service, integrity, and dependability. One way is to visit Floyd's Auto Repair, an auto valued service center. They offer complete general automotive repairs and represent the best of the best with top quality parts and reliable certified techs. From a simple oil change to engine overhauls, rely on Floyd's Auto Repair, your auto value service center in Hanover.
25-21 ball game. Hanover Wildcats trail here by 4 against the 4-time defending state champs Hoxie. The Indians are led by Bryn Niblock, who was quiet through the first quarter, scoreless. That has 9 points here at the halftime break to lead all scorers. She was 3 of 4 at the line. You mentioned the deficiencies of Hanover early, missing their first 7 threes before knocking one down. Hoxie never hit a 3 in the first half either. They didn't take, I don't think, as many.
No, I think they took about 4. I didn't keep that track of that, but I'd say about 4, and 2 of them were air balls.
Right, exactly. And kind of it's odd for their offense to have been taken, but they did not hit a 3. They also got 4 points each from Serena McCown and Laura Steffens, 2 points for Rebecca Castle, along with Taryn Hoyt, Lily Schamberger, and Erin Carter. Meanwhile, the Hanover Lady Wildcats, led by Morgan Zapatrisky, 7 points. She was 1 of 1 at the stripe. The 1 3-pointer for Hanover, and for both teams, Shelby Bruna hit that late second quarter. Claire Zarbanicki had 3 points, 1 of 2 at the stripe. Macy Debley, 3 points, 1 of 4 at the line. And Riley Debley, 5 points, all at the stripe, 5 of 6 from the line. Take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll be just about set for the second half here in the state championships.
Timing is everything on wheat fertilizer. It can maximize both yield and nutrient use efficiency, thereby increasing net profit for the producer. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer a complete line of fertilizer and herbicides best suited for your fields. Timely control of weeds can limit soil moisture loss to weeds and prevent the deposit of more weed seeds in the soil, 2 factors that can benefit the next crop's yield. Our field specialists Brett, Allen, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed are here and ready to help you.
As a producer, you wear a lot of hats, from livestock expert to machinery and crop expert. For ag lending expertise, you can count on us. We'll help with the loans you need for livestock, seed, and equipment. So when it comes to ag, talk to us. Like you, our field is agriculture. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Hurry! Time is running out to get signed up for the 2016 CARE Color Race. Join us on Saturday, April 2nd for this fun and crazy 5K sponsored by Twin Valley. Proceeds benefit CARE, your local animal shelter. To be guaranteed your shirt and goodie bag, you must sign up before the Friday, March 11th deadline. Visit twinvalley.net/color for all information and to get signed up. We hope to see you on April 2nd at the Color Race.
At Sapp Brothers, they pride themselves on the high level of service they provide and their ability to meet their customers' special fueling needs. From bulk gasoline and diesel to propane and oil delivery, Sapp Brothers is a fuel source to residents and businesses alike in Marshall and Washington counties. They can deliver a variety of bulk fuels to where you need it, at your home or out in the field. Contact them for a competitive fuel quote. Call their Hanover office at 337-2446.
Only game on KCLY today is the Hanover Lady Wildcats. Tomorrow, a potential triple header. It's Hanover. If the girls would win, we'll tip it off at 3 p.m. We know the Hanover Wildcat boys face Centralia. What a game that'll be in the semifinals at 4:45 tomorrow. And then tomorrow night at 6:30, the Clay Center Lady Tigers will get set to work in a matchup with the defending champion, Hugoton. Clay Center, I know, Larry, you and I saw Hanover really just in cruise control for a while and then just put the hammer down and ran away from St. Paul yesterday. But that Lady Tiger game against Baldwin last night was a classic. I mean, it was some kind of game.
It was. We've been talking about it ever since it happened. It was one of the best games that either one of us have ever seen. It was exciting, well played, and hard played.
Very, very. And much like this game is stacking up to be, I feel like. Yeah. Both these teams are just getting after it. Nobody's backing down. It's a 4-point contest here at the break. Anybody's ball game, and I think this second half could be a true classic as well. Hanover down by 4 against Hoxie, the 4-time defending state champions, and we're about ready to get this second half started. Hanover will open up with the basketball, again down 25-21. Paige Debley, Shelby Bruna, Ashton Juneman playing with 3 fouls. That's one thing to keep an eye on. Riley Debley and Morgan Zabatrisky on the floor for the Wildcats to begin. Hanover with the basketball. Out deep it comes at the top to Riley Debley. Now to Page and back to Riley Debley again. Now left baseline, Zabatrisky, three-pointer, no. Rebound tipped around. It's run down by McCown near the half-court stripe. Hanover back in pretty good defensive position. Now they get a foul call on Shelby Bruna as the drive was starting into the lane. And so the possession goes on the baseline to Hoxie. The foul on Bruna, now her third foul. So Juneman and Bruna for the Wildcats both have 3 fouls. The inbounds play almost got Hoyt off balance, but is able to get it inbounds to Schamberger. And so the Hoxie Indians with their first offensive possession. Niblock drives the lane, almost walked with it, gets rid of it to Hoyt. Out top to Schamberger, around right, McCown inside the lane. Here's Steffen. It's blocked by Juneman, playing with 3 fouls, still great defense in low. Hanover brings it down, trailing 25-21. We're in the opening quarter of the second half. Third period, 7:08 to work. Paige Debley, left side wing. Shelby Bruna looks at a 3, not there. Now back outside, Paige Debley. In the corner it comes to Riley Debley, to Bruna, to Paige Debley. Here's Bruna, three-pointer, just short. Rebound. Bruna's going to pick up her 4th, trying to keep a loose ball alive. And that is too bad for Hanover, because that's another good look for 3 from Bruna that just came up short. She hit the only three-pointer there in the first half, but that's a 4th foul, and she has to come out. Hoxie gets possession back. Notice Hoxie's gone to a 2-3 zone defense here to begin the second half. They had gone really hard man-to-man. They have some foul issues as well they've got to deal with. Here's Niblock, free-throw line, ball fake, drive, swatted by Macy Debley and run down by Zabatrisky. Zabatrisky up the floor to Juneman, right sideline, bumped by McCown, no foul called. She gets rid of it now to Riley Debley. Looks down low, passes tipped, now taken away by Hoyt. She's used her dribble, gets rid of it to Niblock. 6:20 to work, third quarter. Hoxie back down the floor. Right wing, Hoyt stops, looking in low. They set up Castle against Juneman. Shot up, strong, weak side rebound away to Paige Debley. She'll stop in the backcourt, gives it away to Juneman. 25-21, both teams scoreless first 2 minutes of the second half. Paige Debley takes the 3 to Riley Debley. Attacks the lane all the way to the paint. Ball stripped away on the way in. That'll be 2 shots for the Wildcats. And Riley Debley, 5 of 6 at the line in the game. And that foul against Rebecca Castle is her 3rd. Again, there are some foul situations both teams will have to keep an eye on. Shelby Bruna, the biggest situation for Hanover. She came out a moment ago with her 4th foul already. We're just in the third quarter. Now the first point of the third period comes at the line with 5:57 to go, and it's knocked in by Riley Debley, who is now 6 of 7 from the stripe. Cuts the lead to 3. Second free throw is rattling off. Rebound away to Castle. Hoxie brings it back the other direction. Out top, Hoyt with the dribble. Now to Castle on the wing right. Ball fakes it in low with a pass, doesn't let it go. Now out top to Hoyt beyond the arc. She's checked by Riley Debley. Debley holds, right wing, McCown, 3-ball off a screen. No. Rebound weak side to Macy Debley. Now Riley Debley up the right sideline, cut off by Niblock. 5.5 to work. Hanover down by 3 with the basketball. Here's Zabatrisky. Ball fake and drive, and a reach-in foul called against McCown. And for McCown now, that's going to be her 3rd foul. So again, that's something that's survival of the fittest, or the survival of numbers not fouled out in this.
There's a lot of time to go here. This is 5:27 left to go in the third quarter, and she's going to come out of the game now too because of her 3rd foul.
Steffen's 2 fouls. McCown now 3 fouls. Schamberger, Carter all with 2 fouls for Hoxie. So again, Hanover and Hoxie both with some foul troubles. Paige Debley fakes the 3, kick to the corner. Morgan Zabatrisky 3-ball, just strong. Rebound weak side comes away to Carter. She'll stop in the backcourt, give it away to Hoyt. 3-point ball game here in the third quarter. Niblock fakes the 3, now drives down low, blocked, fouled. Both Macy Debley and Riley Debley in on the play. We'll see who it goes against. 5:09 to work, third quarter. From the stripe will be Niblock, who has 9 points to lead all scores. This will be a 2-shot shooting foul on Riley Debley. That's a break because Macy Debley already had 2. Now Riley has 2. Much like scoring, I guess, now in this game, you want to distribute the fouls evenly.
Yeah.
Balanced fouling. Keep your players on the court. 26-22. Niblock hit the first, and the second one rims off. She now has 10 points, the only player in double digits. Down court, Riley Debley. To Paige Debley, looks down the floor, trying to hit Ashton Juneman, and it just was outside of where Juneman could get to it. A defender right in the area, too. Hoyt brings it down the floor. Stops out between the circles, now backs it out. Hanover stays in a man-to-man. Hoyt with the dribble. Wildcat switch. Hoyt, the dribble drive. Blocked, foul called, and they called this on Juneman. Wow. And she looks to the sideline, and I could read her lips, are you kidding me? And I have to agree. I don't think she got near anything that time. But the foul is called, and that's going to be her fourth. And that is huge for Hanover.
She's got 2 or 3 fouls in this game that are kind of questionable, and she's got to be frustrated because she's not she's had to sit a lot in the first half, and now she has to go sit again.
Now, for as physical a game as this is, there have been some phantom calls, and they seem to have kind of ended up around number 10 for Hanover, unfortunately. 28-22, both free throws in for Hoyt that time. She has 4 points now. Macy Debley goes right wing. Paige Debley, ball fake, steps in. Kick out top to Zabatrisky. Hanover down 28-22, 4.5 to work here as we work our way through this third quarter. Hanover, right side wing, Paige Debley. Carter out on her, off a screen, goes to the corner, lob down low. Good catch, that's Blodgett, goes up, no foul called inside, and the rebound away to Hoxie. Hoyt back the other direction. Hoxie by 6. Hoyt into the lane. Shot up and a bump on this end. And a tail of 2 into the court right there because you just felt like Sedlagic could have been at the stripe. Was it? And twice now we've seen the phantom foul on Juneman, and now the foul called as Hoyt goes up and just a slight bump inside the paint. But now it's going to be a chance to stretch a 6-point lead with 2 free throws coming. And the foul on Macy Debley, her third. It's the 5th against Hanover in the third quarter. 2 have been whistled against Hoxie thus far. Erin Hoyt at the line. Free throw up, no good. She'll get 1 more coming. She has 4 points. Now 2 of 3 at the stripe. Claire Zarbanicki back in for the Wildcats. Second free throw from Hoyt is good. Hoxie with their biggest advantage now, 29-22. Zarbanicki front court stops in a double team. It's stripped away. It'll be a jump ball call. Niblock able to tie it up. The arrow does belong to Hoxie. Timeout taken now by Coach Debley of the Hanover Wildcats. Midway point, third quarter. Hanover trailing 29-22 when we come back.
Prepare to be amazed at all you'll find at Radio Shack. Their world of electronics seems endless. Digital cameras, iPads, MP3 players, weather radios, GPS, camcorders, prepaid cell phones, laptops, printers, video games, and controllers. Plus, all the components, connectors, and adapters, memory cards, and battery packs you can possibly need for all of your tech gear. It's truly incredible what you'll discover when you stop by Radio Shack inside Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy in downtown Clay Center.
Anybody can sell you tires. Earning your trust takes more. With so many brands of tires that are specific to different needs, OK Service can help you select the best tires for your vehicle. They have tires for whatever you drive, from cars and light trucks to tires for your semi. OK Service carries all the brands that perform the way you need them to. And if it's time for an oil change or you need new brakes, OK Service is glad to help you out there too. OK Service in Hanover, earning your trust by providing quality products and exceptional customer service.
29-22, the Hanover Wildcats through 4 minutes have been held to 1 point. Meanwhile, Hoxie stretched the lead out to 7. Now, they haven't gone on much of a roll. They've only scored 4, but it's enough to get their biggest lead of this ball game thus far. Here's Steffens near the free throw line, hands it off to Hoyt. Dribble drive left, stops, ball fake, leans in, foul called, and a chance at hoop and arm. Erin Hoyt back at the free throw line, where Hoxie is starting to make up some real ground on the lead as they have a 9-point advantage, 31-22. And Hoyt went into said Logic, who was there defensively, and got the foul call and a hoop and hard play, and she knocks in the free throw. She's now 4 of 5 at the line and has 9 points in this game. Up court, Paige Devley, good catch on the sideline. Stops, and now she travels with the basketball, and Hanover turns it back over. 32-22, Wildcats down by 10, 3:38 to work here in the third. Hoxie with possession, Schamberger to inbound from the sideline, and the backcourt to Carter. Aaron Carter will work it up the floor, now hand it across the timeline to Taryn Hoyt, who will direct traffic, starts right. Turned by Riley Devley. Now Hoyt lobs it in low. Zarbanicki to steal. The Wildcats have it back. Check now by Hoyt. Gives it off to Riley Devley, who brings it across the timeline. 3:15 to work. Hanover down 10. They've been held to 1 point in this third quarter. Zabatrisky with a dribble. Left side way. Paige Devley looking in low. Foul called against Schamberger in the paint. That'll be her third. 32-22 ball game, 3:06 to work third quarter. It'll be Hanover's basketball from the baseline. Ashton Juneman, Shelby Bruna, both on the Wildcat bench with 4 fouls. Pass comes inside, said Logic. Bounce pass out to Zabatrisky. In the corner, it comes to Zarbanicki. Now Zabatrisky back toward the lane. Ball stripped away, out of bounds 2. Officials will meet and talk it over. Zabatrisky saying it was Hoxie that knocked it out. Now all 3 officials will step into conference, and it stays with Hanover. 2:57 to work. Zabatrisky walked away from where the call was made with a look on her face like, I told you that from the start. Thank you for listening to me finally. Here's Zarbanicki outside to Riley Devley. Top of the key, Paige Devley. A look for 3 on its way. Down! The second 3 ball of the game for Hanover. The first bucket of the second half through 5+ minutes. And the first points of the game for Paige Devley. A 3 ball that cuts the lead back down to 7. Here's Niblock with it. Free throw line. Drives in. Zabatrisky tried to draw the charge. Nothing called. Now it's kicked across to Steffen. Handed back outside near the sideline. Hoyt has it. Top of the key now. Niblock gets by a defender. Free throw line jumper on its way is strong. Rebound Zarbanicki. Hanover has it back, down by 7. Up the court. Paige Devley, 3-on-2 numbers. Right side, said Logic. Kick out. Zarbanicki toward the baseline. Zabatrisky's bumped. That will be the 4th team foul now on Hoxie. And the basketball stays with the Wildcats on the baseline.
That was a huge 3-pointer that Paige hit last time down the floor. Hanover was starting to let this thing get away from them and losing a little bit of energy, but that not only put some points on the board, but kind of put a little bit of speed back in their step. Little bounce, you're right. You could see just kind of a revived look. Here's Riley Devley, tough darted jumper, no. Rebound, battled around its side. It's picked up by Hoyt. Jump ball call. Arrow goes to Hanover. They'll keep it with 2:09 to go here in the third quarter in a 32-25 ball game. It'll be out inbounded from the baseline. Claire Zarbanicki. In low, it comes to Seth Logic. Tipped around in low and picked up by Hoxie. They come away with the basketball. Aaron Hoyt back the other direction. Hoyt spins at the point. Kicks it outside. Niblock has it. Now it's nearly taken away. Riley Devley does have it, and now a foul call. Big play by Riley Devley defensively. Gives Hanover possession back. Still down by just 7. And a timeout taken on the floor. 32-25. A minute 54 to work, third quarter. Timeout taken. You're listening to Hanover Wildcat basketball on 100.9.
I was taking inventory when in walked Bill. Can I help you, Mr. Gates?
I'm all about helping young entrepreneurs get started, and I heard about the Clay County EDG Young Entrepreneur Contest that will be judged on March 17th. I want to help these young folks brainstorm.
How about these brightly colored 3M Post-it super sticky 3x3 notes? They could stick them all over the rooms.
Great idea.
We have 2 bold and beautiful assortments on sale. 12 pads per pack, only $19.99.
Makes my creative juices start flowing just looking at them. Central Office Service and Supply Guy, I'll take 500 packs.
Wherever you live in the area, you're never too far from Kramer Oil. With locations in Barnes, Beatty, Clifton, Greene, Greenleaf, Herkimer, Lynn, Marysville, and Washington, you'll find self-serve pay at the pumps for a convenient and quick fill-up when you need it. Kramer Oil also provides bulk fuel delivery and works closely with their customers to meet their supply needs. They continue to cover Clay, Washington, Riley, and Marshall counties with bulk fuel delivery and exceptional customer service.
32-25 ball game. Hanover back with possession. Players Arbanicki down the floor. Double team. Gets rid of it to Riley Debley. Now to Paige Debley. Down low. The lob for Seth Logic. What a catch in traffic. Turns and spins. And a traveling violation after a terrific catch down low on the baseline.
I didn't think she had control of the basketball.
To have traveled? Yeah. The tough call against Seth Logic, who really made a great catch in traffic. 32-25. Hanover down 7. Back on defense. Hoyt to the front court. 1:30 now left here in the third. Hoyt drops it off to Niblock. Pull-up jumper. 15-footer is strong. Long rebound. Caught by Seth Logic, who had boxed out Hoyt that time. Riley Debley. Sprint dribble down the floor. Kick out. Zarbanicki. Three-pointer is strong. Weak side board. Macy Debley with the stick back. The freshman makes it a 5-point ball game. 32-27. Now the tip by Debley. The steal by Zarbanicki, who will drive it. Wrap-around pass, and a foul called against, is this Hanover? They call this on Macy Debley away from the ball handler on an illegal screen in transition. It's going to be her fourth. Tough call against Hanover. Petrisky will check in to get Macy Debley out of there for picking up a fourth foul. 32-27, Hanover still hanging strong. That's a third player now for Hanover with 4 fouls against them. Debley, that's Macy Debley, Juneman, and Shelby Bruna. In front court comes Schamberger with it for Hoxie. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Hoxie leads it by 5. 5 count on with Paige Debley out there. Now it's kicked across to McCown, lobbed inside to Niblock against Zapatrisky. Left-handed, no. Shot rebounded by Zapatrisky. She's fouled, and a chance for Hanover to get the basketball back down by 5, and I believe this is against Serena McCown. It'll be her fourth. And it is McCown. She now has 4. And, kids, we got a whole fourth quarter left to play here.
We do. And there might be a couple more fouls before the third quarter.
No doubt.
At this rate.
Love the reaction from Zapatrisky after the foul was called. I mean, a Saville scream with a fist pump, knowing they'd gotten the basketball back in that fourth foul on McCown. Here's Riley Debley, hands it off to Zarbanicki. Lob to the corner, tip, but picked up. Now a dribble drive. Paige Debley off to Seth Logic in the lane. Shot rattles home. Allie Seth Logic's first point, and the lead's back down to 3. 19 to work, third quarter. Hoyt brings it across the timeline. Left wing deep. Holds, now hands it off to Steffens, right back to Hoyt. 10 seconds left. Hoyt picks up the dribble. They lob it in low. Niblock with now 5. 3 to 2 seconds. Here's Niblock to the paint at the buzzer. Shot off last. Rims out for Steffen. We're headed to the fourth. Hanover back within 3 when we come back.
It's true that the bigger your farm equipment gets, the faster you can feed the world, but it's also true that bigger equipment means bigger repair bills. In fact, replacing just one high-tech transmission could set you back $60,000, but not if you protect your investment with Cenex Petroleum products and the Total Protection Plan for up to 10 years of coverage. The Cenex Total Protection Plan already protects thousands of pieces of equipment. Why not yours?
Contact Farmway Co-op, your certified Cenex distributor, today.
Blue Valley Telecommunications knows how important schools are to the local communities we serve. That's why we're proud to offer high-quality, robust internet speeds to allow students to succeed. That's also why we strive to stay active in each of our local schools through scholarship programs, school media grants, and so much more. We aren't just supporting students right now, we're helping build a better community for the future. For more information, visit us at bluevalley.net.
Hanover 10 down at one point in the third quarter. Now they've got it back to 3, 32-29, heading to the fourth. There's been some kind of battle here, and what a comeback to finish that quarter by Hanover to get it to 3.
Yeah, and one of the huge plays when they were down by 10 was kind of letting it get away from Paige Debley hit a three-pointer. It'd be nice to see them knock down 2 or 3 more here in the fourth quarter.
And they can hit from 3. We've seen this through the year, but have struggled thus far today. But they've had 2 big three-pointers, Shelby Bruin in the first half, and then the one from Devley that Larry just mentioned here in the third quarter. Both were huge in the momentum swing. Now Hanover down by just 3 as we begin the fourth quarter, and a timeout taken by Coach Shelley Hoyt. Her team in trouble. Hanover about to force a 5-second call. The timeout called just 22 seconds into this fourth period. 32-29, timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. We're back in a moment.
During the season of Lent, Ray's Apple Market goes all out to bring you fresh ocean fish every Thursday and Friday. This seafood is never frozen, packed on ice, and shipped here to you. Ready to grill, bake, or fry at home. The featured catch of the day will change from week to week, so you can enjoy a variety of delicious fresh seafood. From now until Easter, take advantage of this opportunity for fresh fish every Thursday and Friday at Ray's Apple Market.
For over 65 years, Hanover Electric has served the area with all their electrical, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. They appreciate the support they've received from the local area year after year and the friends they've made along the way. Hanover Electric is proud to welcome new clientele and look forward to many years of working together. They will continue to provide excellent service to the community. Hanover Electric keeps everything running efficiently.
32-29, Hanover down by 3. They had trailed by as many as 10 in the third period. Now to the timeout, Hoxie again battles to get it in bounds. They do so, and now into the hands of their point guard, Karen Hoyt. High post it comes, backdoor look, Niblock, it's loose on the floor, out of bounds, off Hoxie. Hanover forces the turnover. Wildcats get it back, trailing by 3, early fourth period. It was a 4-point game at halftime, and then Hoxie kind of took some control. They led by 10. And the three-pointer by Paige Devley got it back to single digits, and then Hanover went on a mini run to close out the third. They are down 3 with the basketball. Here's Devley down court with it. Paige kicks it out to Zarbanicki now at the top. Riley Devley. Zabatrisky look for 3, just shy. Long rebound. Niblock slides on the ground, not called for the travel. Now the ball nearly taken back away by Riley Devley. And Coach Ryan Devley wants an explanation from the official. I don't blame him. Niblock made a great hustle play, but she landed on both knees and slid about 3 or 4 feet down the court. No travel was called.
There's no explanation for that. The whole crowd even screamed.
Yeah.
Even the hockey people.
Oh, now Hanover just fell asleep, and then Hoxie misses a wide-open lay-in and fouls. Well, that makes up for any momentum swing that may have gone on the no call and the travel. Schamberger had a wide-open lay-in. Hanover fell asleep, completely asleep on the inbound. Schamberger missed the easy lay-in, then fouled Zabatrisky, who's at the stripe for a 1-and-1. Both teams are in the bonus. She has 7 points in the first half, yet to score here in the second. Free throw up and strong. Rebound, and it's going to be a foul this time against Sedlogic, working against Niblock, and so to the other end, they'll walk for free throws. Still a 32-29 score on the board. This will be Niblock at the line. She has 10 points in the game to lead all scores. 7:02 to work. And Coach Ryan Devley making a move with his leading scorer, Ashton Juneman, and starting guard, Shelby Bruna, both with 4 fouls, both back in the game early here in the fourth quarter. At the line, Niblock. Free throw, strong, rebound, and a foul now against Carter. Goes over the back of Juneman, who had just checked in. So Ashton Juneman will step to the free throw line on the other end, and this is the third straight trip we've walked from one end to the other, Larry.
Both teams, they can't help themselves. They want to win so bad. They're just doing a little too much, like reaching and doing those little things that going to get fouls called on them.
In fact, that's the exact look that Erin Carter for Hoxie had after the foul was called. She looks away with a wince on her face as if, why did I do that? And now Juneman, who sat for a long time with that fourth foul coming early in the third, gets her first point of the game. She averages 13.6 a contest. Second one rims off. And now it's Zabatrisky going over the top. Almost identical situations from end to end. And Zabatrisky, the same look on her face after the foul was called and the whistle blown. It's been sitting on 7 minutes, 2 seconds for quite some time. And now it's Niblock, who's missed her last 2 free throws, back again at the free throw line. 30-30, the free throw that was made on the other end by Judeman. Did cut the lead to 2. Now Niblock makes the first one here on the 1-on-1, and it's 33-30. Fourth quarter, early. Both free throws good, and Hoxie with a 4-point lead. Shelby Bruna against pressure to Riley Debley. Back to Bruna, up the left sideline. Zabatrisky, now to Judeman, attacks the lane, goes strong, gets the roll. The first field goal now of the game for Judeman, and it's a 2-point contest at 34-32. They break the pressure down. Judeman finishes. Here's Hoyt against Darvinicki. Turns, leans, and a foul called very, very late. And let's see who it goes against. The official, dramatic pause as he walks to the scores table, and they call this on Ashton Judeman. Wow. And I would call that the third foul that she's whistled for that I don't think she's the one that made any contact.
And that really hurt because you could tell she was just starting to get her groove on the offensive side of the game. It took so long because she's been riding the pine so long, and now unfortunate for her and for her teammates.
And at the line, Hoyt, first free throw, rims out. Still a 2-point ball game. Hoyt had missed the lay-in, but able to get to the stripe. One more free throw coming. That's the 10th team foul against Hanover. Hoyt makes the second one. She has 10 points now. The lead for Hoxie, 3 points, 35-32. Hanover back with the basketball. Macy Debley in. She has 4 fouls after Juneman had to check out with her 5th. Now Hanover racing down the court. Riley Debley toward the lane, tried to bounce pass it off to Macy Debley. It's taken away by Castle. Hoyt back the other direction. Step back. Doesn't take the 3 off to Niblock. Now to Schamberger. 6:25 to go here in the 4th. Hanover trails by a triple against 4-time defending state champion Hoxie. Here's Hoyt. Right wing and deep. Schamberger. Corner right. Lobbed inside. Castle goes up. Rebound. Weak side. Niblock. She and Debley battling. Now back outside to Hoyt. Castle trying to post in low against Zabatrisky. Hoyt all the way to the lane. Shot up. No. Rebound. Macy Debley. And a jump ball call. The arrow goes to Hoxie. Debley and Niblock tied up on the rebound try. Correction, that was Schamberger in there with Macy Debley. 6:03 to go, 35-32. Hanover down still by just a triple. A long way to go in this one. Hoyt, 5 count on, goes in the corner. Schamberger, 3, airballed long. Rebound comes away to Zabatrisky. Now to Riley Debley, double teamed in the backcourt. Down the floor to Zarbanicki. In the corner left. Ball fake and drive. Shelby Bruna dumps it off in low. Here's Macy Debley. Runner off glass won't go. Rebound tips around and pulls away. Pulled away by Castle of Hoxie. Pretty good look for the freshman. Guarded jumper, made a good move, and it rolled off the rim. Niblock, left wing. Takes the 3. 5.5 now to go. It's 35-32. Hanover down by 3. Outside with it is Taryn Hoyt. Lobs to the corner. Schamberger, free throw line. Niblock takes the jumper and buries it. Big time bucket by the junior. She knocks down her 4th field goal. She was scoreless to the first quarter of the game, but now has 14 points. And now a foul on Schamberger will put Riley Debley at the line. 14 points for Niblock to lead all scorers. Riley Debley for Hanover steps to the stripe. She has 6 points, all from the free throw line. She's 6 of 8.
And that's 9 team fouls on Hoxie, so the next one, Hanover, will be in a double bonus also.
There's this a 1-and-1 on the bump outside. First free throw is good. Hardly touched the net as it went through. That's 7 of 9 now for Riley Debley. Macy Debley out. Allie said logic in. 37-33. 5:08 to work 4th. Riley Debley, second free throw, rims off. Rebound tipped out of bounds. That's off of Hoxie. Hanover gets it back. It was bounced out of bounds right into the ESPN crew from Hanover.
Yeah, they got a little booth going on over there.
Pretty cool stuff by the Wildcats.
Yeah.
A lot of the boys team, a part of that crew, and then the whole student section gathered together behind their booth setup. Here's Paige Debley. Oh, what a look. Doesn't go. And now a foul called against Said Logic, and to the other end for free throws will go Hoxie. 5:02 to work, fourth quarter. 37-33. Brian Debley questioning the call, and the official I could see reach over or look over and say, I've got to call it. And with a bit of an attitude, I think he's been tired of hearing it on both ends, I'm guessing, right now. Tight ball game here. 37-33. Niblock at the line to shoot two. Foul called on Said Logic, her third. And now Niblock hits the free throw. She's got 15 to lead all scorers. 38-33, the lead back to 5 now for Hoxie. Niblock back to the stripe. Free throw up, and free throw good. Lead is 6. Hanover with it. 5 minutes still to go in this game. Wildcats drive. Macy Debley, corner right. Zabatrisky, ball fake and drive. She'll take it up in the crowd. Oh, what a shot. Zabatrisky off balance. A defender on her, and she drops it in off the window. Now pressure by Hanover down court. Darren Hoyt toward the half-court line. Sideline left. Now toward the baseline. Kick out in the corner for McCown. McCown starts to dribble drive. Now stripped away. Zabatrisky called for the foul. Animated response because she didn't think she made contact with the arm. But the foul against Zabatrisky will now be her fourth. For correction, her second against Morgan Zabatrisky. And to the free throw line will go McCown to shoot two. Both teams in the double bonus from here on out. McCown makes the first. She has 5 points in the game. First point in the second half. Free throw. And she buries both. 41-35. Hanover down by 6. Zabatrisky fakes 3. Drives in the lane. And she's fouled on the way to the paint. This will be free throws now for Hanover. 6-point Hoxie lead. Wildcats back to the free throw line with 4:31 to work here in the fourth. Should be a really tough ball game to officiate, Larry, because they both play so physical and everywhere on the court.
That's true, and I was surprised that you told me that Zabatrisky only had 2 fouls. I thought all Hanover Wildcats were in fouls.
It was feeling like it. Zabatrisky unable to connect on the first. 5'7" senior has 9 points to lead the Wildcats in scoring. She gets one more free throw coming here. Macy Debley out. Try to protect her 4 fouls. Second free throw on its way, and it's short. Rebound comes off to Hoxie. Steffens the board to Hoyt. Down court with it on the dribble. Checked outside by Riley Debley. Looks to hand it off. 5 count is on. Now Hoyt kind of frees herself with the offhand. Gives it to Niblock out top. Now puts the dribble down. Niblock's going to dribble penetrate to the lane. Shot up short. Rebound tipped by Niblock, but controlled by Zabatrisky. Now she'll dribble out of trouble. Right sideline, and stepping on the sideline as she made the catch was Shelby Berna. And Hanover turns it back over. 4:06 remains. We're in the fourth. Hanover trailing 41-35. Hoxie with possession on the sideline. Bryn Niblock to inbound. She leads all scorers with 16 points in the game. Taryn Hoyt with it outside against Zarbanicki, who's checked in. Now she'll get rid of it to Niblock out near the timeline. Zabatrisky has her. Man-to-man, of course, by Hanover. They've been in it since the beginning. Players Zarbanicki now outside against Hoyt. And Hoxie's going to milk some clock down with a 6-point lead. Their 3-man weave is way outside by the half-court stripe. For Hanover, if they can get a tip away, though, they would have a run out. Now they go down low, and a foul called on Riley Debley to stop the lay-in of Steffens, who made a backdoor cut and was fouled outside from Niblock. And Steffens at the line to shoot 2. She has 4 points. The foul on Riley Debley, her third. So 2 free throws coming for Hoxie. at the free throw line. Short on the first. Stacey Debley back in for Hanover. Riley Debley, Paige Debley, Morgan Zabatrisky, and Shelby Bruna on the floor for the Wildcats, trailing by 6, 3:35 to work fourth quarter. Second free throw rings around and falls home for Steffen. She has 5, and the lead is 7 now, 42-35. Riley Debley works it left, hands it off to Bruna. Shelby Bruna to Paige Debley. Back left to Riley. She'll dribble, penetrates, pulls it up in a crowd, gets the foul. She's headed to the strike.
Hanover needs to really step up and start knocking down these free throws. Be aggressive here from here on out. Try and get yourself to the line and then knock them down.
Riley Debley, 7 of 10 from the line herself in the game. First free throw up, and it goes home. And Larry, it's no surprise, before the postseason began, Riley Debley at the free throw stripe, 41 of 66. So she's been a good free throw shooter all year long. (42-36), first free throw good, second one as well. All her points from the stripe. She is 9 of 12 now from the line. 5-point ball game, 3:23 remains. Now Hanover with the full court pressure. Niblock inbounded. Trying to go to Taryn Hoyt, almost stepped across the line. Able to get it in now to Hoyt, right back to Niblock, who will bring it across. In the front court now, works left, stops, gets rid of it. The dribble drive inside, knock away by Riley Debley, and out of bounds to Oxy on the baseline. Nicole Heim saw an open lane to drive into, and Riley Debley almost stole it away from behind. 42-37. Hoyt to inbound. Lobs it out deep for Steffens. Ball fake, free throw line, thought about the jumper, now outside. McCown wants the three and buries it. Wow. I would think an ill-advised shot, but it goes home, and now the lead back out to 8 with under 3 to work. Hanover with the basketball. That is the first three-pointer of the game, knocked in for Hoxie. Zarbanicki to answer, and she does. Claire Zarbanicki knocks down a triple, and the lead's back down to 5. 2:48 remains, fourth quarter. Timeout taken on the floor. Stay with us. You're listening to Hanover Wildcat Basketball on 100.9.
Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans have received regulatory approval and are now available from Oldie Seed. You heard that right. Extend soybeans are now available to plant from Oldie Seed Farms. Extend soybeans are backed by the high-yielding Genuity Roundup Ready 2 yield trait to ensure you're getting maximum yield and performance on your farm. Call Oldie Seed to book your Extend soybeans today.
2:48 remains, 45-40. Serena McCown hits a three-pointer with a 7-point lead, or the 4-point lead, and it goes down. The lead out to 8 at that time. They led by 5 when she hit it. And then Claire Zarbanicki, the sophomore, able to drop one in. And now Hanover with a steal as Oxy tried the home run pass. Zarbanicki fakes the three. Kick out. Zarbatrisky, three ball on its way. Short. Long rebound in the corner, out of bounds to Hoxie. Good look for the senior. Just left it shy on the shot from the right wing. 2:37 left, fourth quarter. It's 45-40. Hanover down by 5. Hoxie, the full court pressure coming from Hanover, will inbound. Castle lobs it in the backcourt to Hoyt. Now off to Niblock. Still in the backcourt, guarded by Macy Debley. Now to Hoyt, who breaks the timeline. Left sideline with it, and the foul's going to be called on Riley Debley. And Hoyt to the free throw line to shoot 2. Both teams in the double bonus.
This foul on 19th and 20th free throw that Oxy has shot in the second half.
Wow. That foul on Riley Debley, now her fourth. So you have Juneman fouled out. Hardly a factor in the game. She was in foul trouble early on. 4 fouls against Shelby Bruna and Macy Debley and Riley Debley for Hanover. Free throw is up and good by Hoyt. And it's a 7-point lead now, 47-40. 2:21 to work. Riley Debley three, just rims off. The rebound away to Steffen, and now to Hoyt. Double team in the backcourt. Tip away by Debley, by Macy Debley, who can't believe that the foul was called. and it will be the 5th if it's on Macy. And it is against Macy Debley, who picks up her 5th foul, and she'll be the second Wildcat to foul out of the game. Good double team in the backcourt. I think Macy had all basketball up top. I think they called it on the bump after she had batted it away. And now the freshman has to come to the sideline. Players Arbenicki back in. 47-40. 2:13 to work here in this fourth period.
Now Hanover's going to hope that Hoxie starts missing a few of these free throws.
Hoyt makes the first here, and she has 13 points now. 11 of those from the free throw line. She's 11 of 13, make it 12 of 14 in this game. 49-40. Riley Debley down the court. Down by 9, Hanover with the basketball. Just about to the 2-minute mark. Zarbanicki. Long three look, doesn't take it. Now dribbles the left side to the corner. Here's Shelby Bruna. Good look for three, just short. Zarbanicki, weak side board, fouled. That'll give Hanover a chance for points without the clock moving. 1:55 remains. Claire Zarbanicki with 6 points. She'll be at the line, the sophomore, to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 at the line in the game. First free throw is strong. The Wildcats missed an opportunity on the first charity. One more coming for the sophomore. Hit that huge 3 moments ago for Hanover. Just under 2 minutes to go in the fourth. The lead still at 9 points, 49-40. And Zarbanicki hits the second. She has 7 points. Taylor Clipp, sophomore for Hanover, into the game defensively now, trying to protect the foul situation still for Hanover. And now we've got a foul on the inbounds. And they call this on, I think, Riley Debley. She was trying to get the offensive call against Taryn Hoyt, and they call Riley Debley for her 5th foul. Smart play by the junior, trying to cut off Hoyt, who's trying to get free for the inbounds. Debley went to the floor. Foul was called a block instead of an offensive play, and it goes to Hoyt to the free throw line to shoot 2. Third Hanover Wildcat to foul out in this ball game. Hoyt knocks down another free throw. 13 of her 15 points come from the free throw stripe, and she nails another one. 11 out of 13 from the line. 12 of 14 is the right number. Here's Paige Debley, 3 at the top. No, gets her own rebound. Back up in the lane, she's fouled. Minute 44 to work. Hanover's fallen behind here by 10 as Hoxie has been able to knock down those free throws and stretch the lead. Paige Debley now to the line to shoot 2. 5'8" senior steps up. First free throw on its way. Crawls in. It's her first free throw attempt of the game. She has 4 points now. The foul was on Steffens, her 4th for Hoxie. Second free throw. Cuts it to 8. Paige Debley with 5. 51-43. Minute 40 to work. Hanover full court pressing. In the backcourt, Taryn Hoyt now brings it across. Jump pass up the floor to the count. Down low it goes to Steffens. First shot up, good. Foul called on Zabatrisky, and a chance at a 3-point play for Laura Steffens. And Hanover having to overplay right now. It's playing shorthanded to begin with. Allowed Hoxie to get down the floor. Said Logic back in for the Wildcats. As they got the pressure beaten down the court, and the lay-in good by Steffens, chance at a 3-point play. Free throw up, rims off. Rebounds Zabatrisky. Up the left sideline comes Paige Debley. Back to a 10-point ball game. Paige, right wing, Shelby Bruna, 3-pointer blocked. Rebound comes off the Hoyt. 1:21 remains here in the ball game, and Hanover trailing by 10. Great battle it's been all game long, and now an over and back call. No, they'll say that Hoxie had a timeout called before the over and back was whistled at the half-court stripe. Tough break again against the Hanover Wildcats. Hoxie will keep possession. 1:18 remains. 10-point ball game. Coming back with more Hanover Wildcat basketball after this.
When it comes to moving dirt, count on the expertise of Ron Juneman, owner and operator of R.L. Juneman Construction of Hanover. His experience comes from many years of working with heavy equipment, getting your waterways, terraces, and ponds built, along with clearing trees. He also has excavators and a dump truck to haul lime and rock. His work is amazingly accurate, wasting no time in getting the job done right. He has done work throughout the entire KCLY listening area, and his rates are reasonable. Call 747-6623.
53-43. Coach Ryan Debley talking with the official who said he had the timeout called before the over and back was whistled on the other end of the court. Tough call against the Wildcats that forced the turnover. Minute 18 remains. Wildcats down by 10. Inbounds to Niblock. She'll be fouled by Zapatrisky. They have to stop the clock, trailing here by 10 points. A minute 16 remains. So to the line will go Niblock to shoot 2. She has 16 points that lead all scores. Correction, she and Taryn Hoyt now both with 16 apiece. Niblock, free throw, good. 5'10" junior puts the lead to 11, 54-43. A minute 16 remains here in this contest. Second free throw. This one's down as well. 18 in the game now for the junior. And Hanover is down by a dozen, 55-43. Zarbanicki up the floor with a dribble across the timeline. Works it right. Shelby Bruna fakes the three. Dribble drives. Takes it up in a crowd on the baseline. No. Weak side rebound. Paige Debley bumped by Steffen. And to the free throw line will go Paige Debley to shoot 2. And that'll be 5 on Laura Steffen, who will check out now for Hoxie. That's the fourth player to foul out in the game. 3 for Hanover, the first for Hoxie. Minute 6 remaining. Debley's first free throw. Paige knocks it in. She now has 6 points. 5'8" senior with one more coming. She's 3 of 3 at the stripe today. Minute 6 on the fourth quarter clock. Second free throw also good. 55-45. Hoxie against full court pressure into Hoyt. Zarbanicki guarding up the sidelines. Hoyt toward the lane. Stops. Kick out. Almost taken away. Ill-advised pass, but it ends up getting knocked out of bounds off of 2 Hanover Wildcats battling for the loose ball. 58 seconds left. Hoxie with possession. And a 10-point lead. Out top, McCallum's going to shoot 3 again. No good, but Castle down with the rebound. She'll take it up in his foul, and she'll shoot 2.
Surprised she took that 3 earlier in the game, which she made. I was surprised she took that one, but even though she missed, Hoxie gets the rebound and gets to go back to the free throw line again.
Rebecca Castle, just 2 points in the game. Those came from the line. Now she hits her third free throw. She's 3 of 6 at the stripe. Logic back in for the Wildcats. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's 56-45. Hanover trailing. Castle buries both free throws. She has 4 points now. Front court, Paige Debley hands it off to Zarbanicki. Left wing, Shelby Bruna. 3-point attempt up and just off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Sedlogic. Outside, Paige Debley 3. This one, back iron, no good. Sedlogic another board. Now Zapatrisky will drive, and she's called for steps on her way in the lane. 57-45. Hanover trailing by a dozen. Down to 33 seconds now left. The Wildcats have battled and battled and battled against the 4-time defending state champion, Hoxie Indians. But now with 25 seconds left, we'll see if Hanover will foul. They will. Paige Debley is going to pick up her 5th, I believe. Correction, I don't think that's her 5th. It's her 3rd. And the basketball back to the free throw line here for Hanover. Free throw line. Hoyt knocks it in. Tasha Bruna in for Hanover. Paige Debley, one of the Wildcat seniors, checks out. Also, Allie Sedlogic will come to the sideline. And Morgan Zavatriski, Shelby Bruna both come out at 2 more of those Hanover Wildcat seniors. Hugs on the sideline from Coach Debley for those 2. They have had one heck of a game today. It's going to end up being a double-digit score. But that doesn't tell you anything about this ball game.
No, it is. It's just been about the last 3.5 minutes that's gotten away from them. They got to give Hoxie credit. They knocked down their free throws.
Yeah, almost every one, it seems like. Percentage is going to be out of this world. Darbanicki, right side wing, 3-pointer from Tasha Bruna. Inside the lane, out of said logic. Or correction, that is going to be taken up by Taylor Cliff, and she's fouled. So Cliff to the free throw line. Good offensive board down low by the sophomore. She'll get 2 free throws coming. 9.8 seconds remaining. 59-45. Hanover trails by 14. 2 free throws for the sophomore Taylor Cliff. Off the offensive rebound, drew the foul. First free throw off the mark. Hoxie will now bring out Niblock, our leading scorer. 9.8 seconds remaining. 14-point lead. Second free throw from Cliff is up and good, so sophomore gets on the board. 8 seconds remaining. Hoyt for Hoxie will bring it up and let the clock wind down, and Hoxie's going to move on to the semifinals despite a tremendous effort from the Hanover Wildcats. The final 59-46, Hoxie with the win. Stay tuned. We'll come back, give you a look at numbers in this ball game, and wrap things up here from Dodge City on this Thursday right after this.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Did the recent storm cause damage to your roof? Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia now to have a member of our team provide an estimate to restore your roof. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has been replacing and installing commercial and residential roofs for over 35 years. You can trust the Geisler team to get the job done right.
Wallace True Value has been selling Speed Queen washers and dryers for about 2 years now, and we haven't really tooted our own horn about it. We really haven't had to, as a 3-year top-to-bottom warranty on parts and labor on the mechanical timer washer says a lot about it by itself. Not to mention the 5-year motor warranty and the 15-year transmission warranty. The digital model carries a 5-year parts and labor warranty. If you want to know more, see these reliable 25-year rated machines at Wallace True Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center.
B&W Electric in Hanover is your local electrical specialist, and they're ready to meet your residential or commercial needs. They can handle rewiring jobs, installations, new construction, and more. Rest assured, the work will get done right the first time by professionals who know the job. B&W Electric is ready to handle any project that requires a backhoe. Keep them in mind for all your electrical needs and backhoe service. B&W Electric, proud fans and huge supporters of the Hanover Wildcats.
From birth and routine checkups to emergency care and rehab services, the Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic is a place where residents experience a lifetime of health care. It's a small community hospital that takes pride in who they are and those they serve. The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic also supports the Hanover Wildcats in all their academic and athletic endeavors. They encourage everyone to cheer on the student athletes in the classroom, on the court, on the field, and in the community. The Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic are proud fans of the Hanover Wildcats.
Well, the final score shows a 13-point ball game, but Wong, you and I both know that is not even in the neighborhood of what this game came down to. Hanover, tooth and nail with the 4-time defending state champions, and down the stretch, Hoxie, you said, give them credit. They made their free throws, which made the difference on the scoreboard.
Well, they sure did. They ended up, and towards the end, Hanover was fouling, on purpose because they were behind. But before that, there was just lots and lots of fouls called in the basketball game. Hanover shot their fair share of free throws, but listen to this, Rocky.
Yes.
26 out of 31 for the second. That was just the second half.
Wow.
Hoxie from the free throw line. They were 31 out of 40 from the free throw line for the game.
They scored 59 in the front of the game.
That's right.
So more than half of their points from that free throw line. That's pretty amazing. A lot of those free throws from two different players. Bryn Niblock had 18 points in the game. Let's see if I can get you a total on her free throw shooting in the ball game. She was 10 of 13 at the free throw stripe herself. Then Taryn Hoyt, who finishes with 17 points in the game, hit 13 of 15. at the free throw line. So that's 23 of the 31 you just mentioned. Yeah, Niblock with 18, Boyd with 17, 9 from Serena McCown, 7 for Laura Steffens, 4 from Rebecca Castle, 2 each from Aaron Carter and Lily Schamberger. For the Hanover Wildcats, it was a very balanced attack, and again, this was a 3-point game going into the fourth quarter. Free throws down the stretch, the real difference. Morgan Zapatrisky with 9, 7 each from Paige Debley and Claire Zarbanicki. Macy Debley had 5 points, 9 points from Riley Debley, all at the stripe, 9 of 12 from the line. It would also be 2 points for Ali Sedlogic. Taylor Cliff knocked in 1 free throw. Shelby Bruna, a 3-pointer. Ashton Juneman, unfortunate for the junior, their leading scorer, didn't get to be a part of this game, really. She finished with 3 points, but she fouled out early. She was in foul trouble way early and just really couldn't have the impact she normally has on a ball game. So Hanover certainly had to play a bit short-handed throughout this game. They lose a 59-46 contest, but Hanover can walk out of here feeling really good. I mean, they gave Hoxie, I think, more than they expected, certainly more than they would have wanted in this game.
Yeah, the 2 things that hurt Hanover the most was the Juneman happened to be on the bench a lot, and then they just couldn't get the 3-point. They had good look the whole game long, and if they could have knocked down a few more of those, then it could have been a different story. But they were only 3 out of 17 from the 3-point line, and then a lot of girls in foul trouble.
59-46 is your final. 3 seniors on this team, and they were good ones. A huge part of what they did this season throughout the year, certainly. When you look at Paige Debley, handled the basketball so much throughout, 7 points to finish. That big 3-pointer late, they kind of kept him around even with all those free throws. Morgan Zapatrisky battled so incredibly hard. 7 first-half points. She had 9 to the game. And Shelby Bruna in foul trouble as well throughout the contest. She would finish at that big 3, remember, second quarter, which is a huge difference maker. She would finish with that 3 points, 5'7" senior. So congratulations on great careers with those Hanover Wildcats. Now, Hanover boys will play tomorrow at 4:45 here on the air. They take on Centralia. Should be a great TVL semifinal state championship matchup. And then tomorrow night, the Clayson Lady Tigers at 8:15 or at 6:30 tip-off. They will take on defending champion Hugoton. Final here: Hoxie 59, Hanover 46 from the Dodge City Civic Center in 1A Division I girls basketball. For our studio engineer Flip Casper, Walt Wallace, this is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Thursday.